Alright guys, welcome to about 8,800 feet on the Lake Como Road. I parked about a mile below this, but you could get like a fair amount of cars up to 8,800 feet, you know, like Honda Pilot, Ford Escape, Jeep Liberties, like those could probably get to 8,800, but above that it starts getting a little rougher, as everyone says. Tomorrow morning we're gonna be doing Little Bear and Blanca separately, not as the Traverse. I do want to come back and do the Little Bear Blanca Traverse, but my buddy Will tore his ACL this spring, and I did the other 3 great traverses with him, so I want to finish out the 4th one with him as well. So that's gonna have to wait till next year, but we're gonna finish off Little Bear and Blanca over the course of this episode and the next one. The plan is to do them both tomorrow, but we're just gonna have to see. The weather does not look that great. I mean, a plan B would be to do Little Bear in the morning, Blanca in the afternoon once the storms clear out, or if it really comes down to it, Little Bear tomorrow morning, Blanca the next morning, and then leave. We're just gonna kinda have to see what the weather does. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy.
So for the standard route up to Little Bear Peak, unless you have a really aggressive car, most people are going to be starting with a several mile hike up to the lake. I parked all the way down here at 8,000 feet. If you do that, it's about 5.5 miles up to the lake. But I think most cars, not necessarily like a Ford Fusion, but like a good handful of cars can get up to 8,800 feet, which leaves you with about a 4.25 mile hike up to the lake. If you want to go higher than that, just do your research. So once you're up at the lake, you're going to work your way around it and then gain this Class 2 gully. It is loose, it is steep, but just wear a helmet, be careful, it is what it is. Then once you're at the top of that, you're gonna work along the hiker's right side of the ridge for a while. This part is super well cairned, super easy to follow, and it spits you right at the bottom of the Hourglass. Then you've made it to the main event. It's time to hike the Hourglass and then follow some Class 3 terrain all the way up to the summit.
You know, I wasn't really gonna make any comments about this road, but then like I saw this, like, look at this thing. It's like the size of my, it's like freaking like above my hip. I do not understand. Alright guys, we just made it up here to the lake. Got our tent pitched. Weather's great right now. Obviously you can see Little Bear right here. And this is the couloir that we'll be ascending in the morning. I'm gonna ascend that couloir and then traverse behind that ridge line. Probably like before I even have light to get shots. And then hopefully I'll like start going up the Hourglass kind of right when there's like enough light to be taking shots. But yeah. We're gonna eat some dinner and throw our stuff in a bear bag and go to bed. All right, good morning guys. Welcome to 13.3 on Little Bear. We are pretty much here at the start of the Hourglass, which is right here. And so what we did was come from behind this point here, kind of traversing along this face. And then, yeah, up to here. Pretty uneventful. It took like an hour and 20 minutes to get here. It was like 45 minutes from camp to get up to the top of the ridgeline. And I should mention that gully was extremely loose. Like, it was very reminiscent of the C3 gully on Ellingwood Point that me and my mom did not too long ago. So definitely be super, super careful in there. But anyway, we made it to the main event. So I guess time we get after it. Here's the rope, not gonna touch that. Let's go, baby. Summit of Little Bear Peak. Yes, feels so good to be up here. Oh my gosh, what a great morning. Look at how beautiful it is. The sunrise, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the view over the plains. These mountains are so crazy because it just comes like from the plains up to here. It's so sick. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Lake Como. Yeah, Lake Como's down here. Oh my gosh, Blanca, Ellingwood, Mount Lindsay. I'm pretty sure this is South Little Bear. Oh my god, it feels good to be up here. What a gorgeous summit. Let's go. I totally missed this on the way up. The anchor of the rope is like right here. I ended up coming up some of this stuff, which is fine. It's like class 3 and I intersected some cairns up there. But actually, if you get to where the rope ends and bang like what would be like uphill hikers left and get on this ridgeline, which isn't the west ridge is over there. If you get on this, there's like quite a few cairns like bordering on a trail. So good to know. See, look, there's already a fray in the rope. That core is done. Dude, that. Someone brought up a really expensive either rapline or climbing rope, and it lasted like 2 days probably. love it. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. That was Little Bear Peak. And as you can tell, we made it to the top of Blanca. So weather didn't roll in. Man, Little Bear, what a fun day. That was so sick. I don't want to sandbag anyone, but I feel like the Hourglass is like a little bit overhyped. Like right where the rope starts, there's like a couple moves of like, yeah, like pretty honest fourth class. But very quickly, the slab flattens out, and like from there, it's like not that bad. And particularly after those first two moves, the gully widens, or like the Hourglass widens a little bit, and so you can get on the sides a little bit, which A, gets you out of the rockfall danger a little bit more, and B, like particularly on the climber's left wall, the rock is a lot more textured. I think like the rope, which like sits like right in the middle of the gully, really lures people into using the middle of the Hourglass, but that's like the smoothest part of the rock. If you like get on the walls a little bit, the holds are a lot better, and I feel like it's a lot more secure. So anyway, also, the Hourglass like only took like 5 minutes. It's really short. I feel bad, like on the way up, I hardly took any shots because I thought I was going to be in it for a while, but it was over in the blink of an eye. The rope, I don't think I need to say it. Everyone else says it. I wouldn't use it. I didn't need it. The rope that was there right now looks like brand new. Like it could not be more than like it looks really fresh, and the core was already shot on it. I definitely would not put my body weight on that. So it's like, it just feels like people are like burning money on those things, and like frankly I feel like it's just a danger having like you don't need that. It's fourth. It's not that bad. In terms of rockfall, certainly rockfall is a factor. Like I was able to go up and down without kicking rocks, and like it wasn't that bad, you know. I think the danger with the Hourglass is like if you do kick rocks, there's really like the funnel factor, but I think it's very reasonable to go up and down without kicking rocks on people. I forgot to point this out, but this is the Little Bear Blanca Traverse. That's what I want to come back and do with Will next year. It looks pretty diesel, but yeah, you know, I guess that's what makes it fun. Anyway, I had an amazing time. That was a super great day, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.